Hello YouTubers, I am NINJADEN and I am going to explain a new book that I have released for the general public, and this is entitled True Shinobi Secrets Decoded. What you need to understand is ninjutsu did not originate with the Japanese. Ninjutsu originated with Manchurian warrior monks of China, northern China, Manchuria. Manchuria was a border country of China crossing the Sea of Japan. Okay? The Chinese wisdom has been around for thousands of years, probably 6,000 plus years, right? They are the ones that invented gunpowder. They're the ones that invented many things, okay? In some point in time in the Kamakura period, what happened was peasants and farmers that were threatened severely by the shogunate and their samurai henchmen fled to the mountains, and they accessed a scroll from the warrior monks. The origination or the author of that scroll was not Japanese. The author of the scroll was Chinese. Was a Chinese warrior strategist. He was a genius named Sun Tzu. Okay, Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War. Everyone knows that. And yet the elite and the people that want to propagate the false belief that the ninjutsu started with Japanese is all wrong. Okay? So when people talk about these things, they're biased. You got to remember they're biased. Question everything. Don't just believe things from rote. Okay? Now, another thing that will give you the clue to the truth about ninjutsu, look at the weapons. The weapons are like farming tools. Okay? The kama are farming tools. Eventually, there was a sickle. Okay? So what I explain in my book, True Shinobi Secrets, I explain the truth about the ninja origin. Okay, they were first the Chinese ninja. These were the warrior monks. They shared their secrets with the Japanese peasants and the farmers that fled to the mountains in Manchuria. Okay, they had to leave because they were being forced off their land. Their land was being confiscated by the shogunate and the samurai. Okay? And why do you think that samurai killed themselves? Many times they killed themselves. Okay, when you think about this in modern day, you have post-traumatic stress disorder, right? Shell shock of Vietnam veterans. You have shell shock of Gulf War veterans that killed women, children, and innocent people, and they end up committing suicide because they could not live with themselves for their shame, for what they did, for being pawns for the military elite. So you have to realize that they were pawns. The samurai were pawns for the military elite. They were their executioners. The people that resisted, and they wanted to. They didn't want conscription in their wars. They they burned their villages. They killed everybody with the sword, even babies. They killed with the sword. So the Japanese got a terrible reputation for that. But that's from the samurai. That's not from the ninja. That's not from ninja. And another thing you'll learn about ninja is that the word ninjas does not exist. It's a it's a fabricated name that their enemies created, okay, to make them as if they're out of harmony. The one thing that you must know about the ninjutsu is, I mean, it's ninpo. Ninpo is actually a way of life. It is Budo, because Budo is an honor to protect yourself, your loved ones, your neighbor, or I mean your community, right? When it's threatened. So you have to remember that. Okay? So my book has been released on Amazon. It's been released on Lulu Press. It's been released on Google Play. Check it out. And you will be amazed by the truth behind it. Okay? Many people in the media before, they have even publicized on YouTube that they said their opinion was that the samurai went to the monks. Okay, the monks were not, they had nothing to do with the samurai. Okay, so that doesn't hold water, that theory. Okay, no, why did not the samurai use the finger weaves of the ninja mind gate? I'll tell you why. Because they didn't know. They didn't know it until they actually became ninja, until they joined the ninja. They could not defeat the ninja, so they had to join them. Okay? And once they joined the ninja, then the shogunate was brought down. Okay? Was brought down. Because the feudalism in Japan was brutal, it was barbaric, and it had to end. Okay? And that's what's happened. That happened in history. So you must know that I lived as a ninja before. I was a ninja. Okay? I was a ninja. So this I know is fact. Everything else is not fact. It's fiction. Okay? It's fiction about the samurai going to the monks and being taught the art of war. No, that didn't happen. Okay? That's fiction. That's myth. Okay? That's a legend. And a legend is like a myth. It can't be proved. Okay? But on the other hand, it can be proved that the ninjutsu was originated from the art of war, because many of the strategies in the art of war is infiltration, is espionage, is foiling the enemy, confusing the enemy, fighting the enemy when they don't want to fight or where they don't want to fight. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to leave you with the link on how you can buy the True Shinobi Secrets Decoded. Okay, it will be on Amazon.com. It's on Lulu Press, and it's on Google Play. Okay, this is NINJADEN saying goodbye for now. Namaste.